Oh God, what's happened? It's winter. Heavy snow and gale-force winds are forecast for the South Island today. Central Otago is expected to bear the brunt, while torrential rain could fall in Fiordland and Westland. This is all in time, of course, for the start of Queenstown's biggest party, the Winterfest, which kicks off tomorrow. Joining me now, MetService meteorologist Georgina Griffiths. Georgina, it's always... when the weather changes, do you think, oh yeah, the team at Paul Henry will ring me?
Oh, yeah. We love getting out of bed. The forecast room was pretty concerned about this event, actually, so we run you.
Well, you would have been hyped, because I know you've told me before that you love this kind of thing, because it's real weather. Something's actually happening.
Yeah, no, this is a big event. We want to get it out there to people in the south. So the next 24 hours, quite severe system for the South Island. Heavy rain on the west coast, even for them, of course, 300 to 500 millimetres. But more importantly, that heavy snow, so snow warnings and volume. We haven't had a snow event like this, Paul, for 6 or 7 years. What we call a warm snow event, widespread deep snow, so 20 to 30 centimetres.
Why do you call it a warm snow event?
Because it's an overrunning one. We've got juicy rain going through, which is nice and warm, through a slab of frozen cold air, and it falls as snow.
Oh, warm snow event, makes sense. So the issue that we've got here is, one, it will be a lot of snow.
That's right.
And two, it will hang around.
That's right. So wet, sticky, heavy snow, we're looking for 20 to 30 centimetres above 200, at 200 metres or above. 1 metre or more at 700 metres. That's, that's large amounts of snow. This is for mainly coastal Otago and central Otago, and also South Cantebury. We've sort of shifted the focus north a wee bit. So North Canterbury expected to get some above about 300 metres. So, Southland's already starting to snow up the hill.
So you're going to have snow in low-lying areas, but in those areas above sort of 700 metres, you're going to have a lot of snow.
Yeah, and even above that 200 metre mark, we've got, 20 to 30 centimetres. So that's a lot.
So one of the issues that you have there, of course, is wet, sludgy snow is very heavy.
That's right.
And it is going to cause transport problems, and probably it's going to cause infrastructure problems. Yeah,
we're thinking trees, branches, and potentially the power line. And because this is such a depth of snow, it will take quite some time to fix up any problems with roading or power. So, it's going to stay cold for the next 4 or 5 days, Paul. It's going to hang around the snow.
Okay, so prepare for stories about people being without power for quite some considerable time, because some of those people in those outlying areas, they could be out of power for, but they're nuggety people there.
They are. So we're just putting the warnings out there. People hopefully, getting that Aga nice and warm and putting the billy on now.
Yeah, and they have Agas, and they know how to operate the billy system.
And while we're signalling bad weather, of course, after the 48-hour window, North Island, and for a very wet Saturday, Friday night, Saturday, depending on where you are. So significant for the North Island later. All
right. Now, the one thing you haven't mentioned too much is wind. There is going to be quite a lot of wind in parts of the South Island, isn't there?
So East and South Island windy right now on those northwest scales. And in actual fact, that eases quite soon. So that's the wind's nearly on its way out. It's all about rain and snow now.
Okay. And for the North Island, it's mostly all about rain.
It will be all about rain.
Yeah, Saturday is going to be a very wet day.
Yeah, so Friday night for Taranaki onwards, and Saturday for the rest of it.
Should I go out on the boat on Saturday?
No.
Okay, thanks, Georgina. That's another day off. Part of me likes excuses not to have to get the boat out. I don't know, why do I have a boat? Georgina, thank you so much for joining us. Georgina Griffiths, MetService meteorologist.